Hello, this is Willcol100, and once again with Factorio. I kind of got a little bit bored waiting for the train and started laying down the larger poles on the way walking over to here. And I'm quickly going to go ahead and put in all the effectivity modules and then walk the rest of the way back to base to go ahead and get more poles, because I didn't have enough poles to bring the power down the rail. Raising the effectivity, mainly to drop the pollution from our miners. While we were gone, a few biters, not a lot of biters, but a few biters had attacked our mining operation here. They got quickly got handled by the defensive towers. We can see there's another big base up here. And if I turn Alt back on, you can also see that our pollution, due to these new mines, has spread north, and it's probably just kissing that base every once in a while. Anyways, as we all know, the biters do not like pollution. Also, we finished the energy distribution tech, so if and when I have time, there will be a lot of redesigning of stuff. Next question is what to build next. Personal laser defense, portable fusion, batteries, solar stuff are all possible. We do combat drones, or combat robots to build defender capsules, which I don't actually plan on using because they're consumable weapons. Well, I suppose I use bullets, but I prefer not to throw out drones that I don't want to use later. Or that I prefer them to be reusable if I was using them. Upgrade the laser turret, which would be tempting. Bullets can be upgraded. These can be upgraded with purple science. Of course, I don't think I've reset the purple science back up yet, so we should avoid things that involve purple science. Actually, I'm going to go military 3. Do I want to go military 3? Military 3 is very tempting for their shotguns. Same with lab efficiency, faster labs are good. Robot cargo size, speed would be tempting. Now let's get those combat shotguns. Coming useful to have a shotgun that shoots just a little bit faster. Also, do I really only have 3 mags of shotgun shells? Let's make a few more shotgun shells while we're walking back to base. For when the inevitable I need to shoot the shotgun a lot occurs. Seems these are either it's not getting unloaded as much on the far side, which is probably the case. I probably have the far side full, or they're having trouble filling up the or emptying themselves quick enough. I'll go ahead and assume it's the far side and go ahead and upgrade the chest on the far side, which won't fix it, it just delays the problem. The problem is that it's simply probably not getting used fast enough on this end. We have a copper train stuck there because we have the previous train stuck there because the previous train... it explains why the previous train never showed up. Because it decided to take the quickest route back. Which it can't, because there's a train in the way. So yes, that train stop in the middle is an important stop. Oh, I need to, off the autopilot. And back the train up. You know what? I can go through its stop, so I'm going to take this one through the other one's stop to fix the problem for the moment. Okay, I want you to go to the station. Run. Whoops. Jumping out of the moving train. Bad. Don't jump out of the moving train. So I am back to the last autosave. For all those who play Factorio, don't jump out of moving trains. Okay, and this was back when I was sitting here fundamentaling stuff. So, Research. Already passed out the stuff. Okay, yes, don't jump out of a moving train. Don't do it. It hurts. My, heavy armor does not provide that much resistance to crushing, seeing as it doesn't technically provide any damage, any resistance to crushing. Well, I think technically crushing is physical, so yeah, it doesn't provide enough for a whole moving train to hit you. Okay, so I'm gonna back the train up. Then no, I'm not gonna back the train. Well, yeah, I'm gonna manually back the train up. I'm gonna bring it to a whole stop, and then I'm gonna get out, so I don't run myself over. Trains, they're dangerous, kids. Okay, first thing, off of the auto run. The auto run has an issue with the fact that there's a train in the way. And we're going to take the left turn. You can go through the station. Should be able to barrel through the station. I'm going to assign Mr. Urena as the next stop. We're going to bring the train to a halt. I'm going to get out. I'm going to tell the train that it can run that. And it's now complaining about no path. Oh, really? So I'm going to manually run the train until hopefully there's a path. So we're getting it on this train again. Okay, it's no longer complaining, so we'll bring it to a halt. Well, it might still be complaining, but I don't want to be in the train when I go there. So we get out. To Mr. Aguina. Run. And it runs. So I've got 30 seconds before it's going to try coming back. During which time, I need to get the other train onto the right track. So we need to get the train that's supposed to... Well, right now it's trying to go straight to Micro Station, but there's a train in the way. Because I don't have a through line. You have to go into your correct station, and then you can go through. So I'm going to need to hop in this one. Take off the stop train, and back the train up. I'm going to take you... We're going to take a stop at Frankie Station. And I'm going to get out and get stuff. Once I have the train sorted out, we're going to get out and get stuff. Okay. So now we've cleared the switch, we can take the turn. Onto the correct train, or onto the correct track. Slow down, and graze into a station. And I'm going to come ahead and drop to full speed. And I think I actually put it in the right spot. And maybe a little off, but it's close enough. So you'll get loaded up with coal, or with solid fuel, because we have solid fuel put aside for you. And the other one, assuming he doesn't run out of fuel, we'll come ahead and do the same thing. Okay. So I need steel. Let's get into the factory and figure out where our problems lie. Let's put on Alt. What are you guys trying to bring me? Conveyor belts, steel, circuits. Pretty much what I need. I'm going to need a lot of big electric poles because they need to run down the length of the track. Yep, I used up all the copper they had brought me. I don't have copper on auto grab for me, so that means I need to go grab copper. Or I do have auto... Oh, I do have copper off there. It just takes a while for me to bring it to me. Just a while. Short while. Let's go ahead and make sure we have enough of the medium electric poles. That should be enough to electrify the stop. I think we have enough as far as rail signals go, but I'll go ahead and get 10 rail signals in the inventory as well. We are going to need more miners. We're going to have to mine like crazy. We're mainly short on gear wheels. I don't have that requested, and we don't actually make gear wheels anywhere, so going ahead and saying, hey, I want gear wheels is going to drop the gear wheel supply for our express belts, which is not what we want to do. Now what I will do, I will express this belt. Oops. There was a chest in the way that made me scoot over the one. Again, I'm running into solid things that cause me to scoot over the one. Okay. Underground express belt. Okay, I'm going to keep placing express belts. This will express the iron that comes out of the furnaces. So this one should now be offloading at full speed, which it is, which is kind of the goal. Okay. Everything can be taken advantage of as soon as it's made available. Even this one's moving. Good. Can't complain about it moving. Go ahead and give you express belts. Strip you off here, so again the iron runs at the speed the iron comes in. Much faster iron supply. These machines now should be able to basically use the iron as it's produced. Granted, it's not being produced much faster at all, but it's now immediately available for use when they need it. Okay, so I made big electric poles. I don't need a train stop. I do need a lot of miners, so let's go ahead and make more miners on our trip back. And I can make more of everything else when I get there. So let's hop on the train and ride the train out. Also, let's hopefully not get run over, because there's a train in the station that may or may not be leaving in 30 seconds. Which is just enough time to get squished. Power production. This is dropped to... Oh, because most of them are... Actually, no, they should all be working. Oh, no, we're up to 21. Power is... Oh, we're running off the accumulators. We don't have enough power to power everything in the middle of the night. We've hit that level of power consumption where 40 steam engines running full speed do not produce enough power. Mainly because I've been tossing productivity modules in every furnace, which just raises their energy consumption rate. Granted, in about 3 seconds, because I'm walking back this way, that's exactly what I'm going to do again. I'm going to toss more of these modules in these furnaces, but Oops, I accidentally took all the copper out of this furnace. Oh well, I need the copper at some point, so not a loss. We need one more productivity. Don't suppose we're about to have a productivity module come out in the thing yet. Nope. Quite a ways in fact. Okay, so I've got the efficiency modules go someplace else. I don't think I'll actually need any more productivity modules, so. Well, I'll put a couple more in the steel furnaces. Otherwise, I think I'm good on the modules. Okay. Copper train has left, so it is safe to cross the tracks. I'm going to go ahead and add in a mining facility, which is going to consume more electrical power. So we're going to hop in a train and ride it to the end. End of the line. In we go. We are headed to Macro Steve. Next stop, Macro Steve. It should hopefully work when we get there. Granted, we are going to take a couple stops along the way to make sure that we have the wiring set up. Slow down just a bit. Come to a complete halt. I need to get out and finish the wiring. We have big electric pole there, big electric pole there. I need to make the gap, close the gap. Alright, there we go. In the train once again. In fact, actually, we're going to Micro Steve, go to the station. You can drive. Seeing as the entire goal is to get there and stop. Remaining distance 200 and closing. Your nice electric poles running down the middle of the track. So we'll come to a complete and steady stop at the mine. Train handling the deceleration perfectly. We're going to come to a stop. I'm going to get out. Then I'm going to use the knowledge gained from the fact that I can see where things go to build a train station. I have actually run out of normal inserters. I was not expecting that. Okay, we have miners. Somewhere in inventory. Yes, there's the miners. There's trees going in my iron field. We'll clear that while the miners are, or while the inserters are building. We'll go ahead and build the iron field itself. What will be the iron field itself? There is a object in the way. Looks like a tree from the sounds that it makes when I chop it with an axe. So there's another tree in the way. We're finding forests. Came out here for iron, I'm finding more wood. Well, technically I'm finding plenty of iron, it's just running into the wood is all in the way. Oops, no, I want the wood, not the iron. Please? Chop me the wood down so that we have space for our miners. Okay, there's a row of miners. Yeah, technically I should move this one up. I want one between the facing miners. Like that. Okay. Just come back down here. stop is underneath those trees. Let's find our places right underneath those trees. Go ahead and chop out the ones in our way. And I believe we're receiving progress. Oops, no, I want a tree, not the iron. I don't need to hand mine iron anymore. I have lots of electric miners to do it for me. Go ahead and chomp down another tree in the middle of the iron field. Chop down another tree in the middle of the iron field. More iron miners go down. We have more trees in the middle of the iron field that are in the way. That is the last of the miners. I'll go ahead and lay out transport belts. Again, once again, we have trees in the way. There's always trees in the way. Well, not always. Some days we have nice, easy days for laying out stuff. You can always miss those days when you don't have them. No, I don't want to mine iron. I want to cut down the tree. Both trees, because they both seem to be in my way, even though I'm trying to put a transfer belt through the middle of it. Tree, not the iron. And we're building out our transport belts. Okay, so that will grab everything. I power it up, of course. We should have lots of fast inserters, so we should be able to go ahead and start plopping them down to grab our iron that should be in our chest and put it into the train. I'll quickly go ahead and drop down the chests. Finish assembling the train station. I'm Willcol100. I'm going to finish laying down this train station, and I'll come back to you in a bit. If you've liked this episode and want to see more, please leave a like and a subscription. You probably get the gist by now of why the like and the subscription are useful. If you have any comments on what you'd like me to see do better in later episodes, or what you'd like to see me play in other episodes, please leave a comment in the comment section. Almost done here. I'll go ahead and lead you to the next episode. Power in, power in. I would put power in if there's a tree in the way. Cut down the tree. Okay. Medium electric balls. Lots of medium electric balls. And there we go. This is Willcol100. Until next time.